Can you guys hear me? Okay, so this is gonna be a random video because I have free will and this is my freaking channel. No, but this is a random video and I'm basically just gonna be talking about like my hair, I guess, because I need to moisturize it. I haven't moisturized it in like 3 weeks, I think. 3, 4 something weeks. I don't know when my last retweet was, but I haven't moisturized my hair in a minute, so this is me doing it. I'm trying to find the time to do it because like with locks, you don't really wash your hair that often. And it's like you obviously would moisturize your hair after washing it, and it's just like, when do I do that? But I need to wash it. The only thing is like, let me not get into it yet. Hold on, let me finish my intro. My intro is basically just me explaining today, cause I was supposed to have practice or workout for volleyball, but they canceled. So now I have free time, but my dad was like, just go work out or something so your muscles don't get tight again. So I'm gonna go jog later after this, maybe, or like, yeah, sometime later, because it's already 11:50. So I was gonna go jog at 1 o'clock, but I'm gonna see. But yeah, I was gonna go jog like a mile or two and then get back to the house. But yeah, that's my intro. So back to what I was gonna say. I don't wash my hair that often, and like my hair is kind of weird. Like the number one rule to remember about locks is do not compare your locks to others. And it's not even just locks, but like any type of hair. Well, I can only speak for black hair, but don't compare your hair to nobody else's because it is not the same. It is never gonna be the exact 100% same unless y'all twins. I don't know, but my hair is like, first of all, I have breakage at the front, so I mean, I crocheted my hair recently, so it's probably not that obvious, but I did have a lot of breakage. Well, I do, but I crocheted it. But, I mean, you can probably see it here. I'm not going to pull it out. But back when I was natural, I used to try to flat iron my hair a lot. Not on, like, no whitewashing type of stuff. I just wanted to, I was just tired of the curls. The curls wouldn't do me no justice. So I was trying to straighten my hair out, like, stretch it out. So I used to, like, I had this, like, small era where I tried flat ironing it myself because I didn't like the way that the professionals did it. And I was like still trying to figure out how to use a flat iron. So I was just going over like this one strand over and over. But the thing is, when I went through that phase, I only did the back of my hair. I don't ever recall doing that to the front of my hair. So that's why I don't know why the heck I have breakage at the front of my hair. I literally don't know why. I literally don't know why. The rest of my hair is perfectly fine. It's only at this front. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did wrong. But the front of my hair is effed up. But my dog is in here. Oh, I have a rubber band in my hair because I left my hair ties in my room when I showered. Don't use rubber bands. So yeah. And I'm trying to see what else I want to talk about. I'm gonna moisturize my hair while I talk about my hair. So yeah. I'm just trying to find like random topics to talk about. So since I have not a lot of breakage, but since I have like a lot of loose strands at times, I try not to wash my hair. I don't like to wash my hair too often because then it's like, if I don't retwist it right after that wash, then I'm just gonna have a bunch of like afro. My hair after I wash it is so bad. Maybe not now, cause like I said, I crocheted it, but I haven't washed my hair since I crocheted it. So it's so bad. Like, I would not want to leave the house after washing my hair without a retwist. It literally looks like I have an afro and then locks. Like, you ever seen like those videos? You ever see those videos of like when people, it was usually be boys, when like boys need like their hair like retwisted and it'd be all of that like new growth and then the lock. So that's what my hair be starting to look like. This is so freaking ugly. I don't want to see. I don't want y'all to see me like this. Oh my gosh. But that's what I be feeling like. So maybe now, I think now I could get away with it since like I said I crocheted it, but back then I literally could not. Like I would have to retwist right after. So I'm gonna wash my hair sometime this summer. It's still June. I might wash it at the end of June. And I literally hope and pray that it looks good enough after that wash. Because I don't want to retwist until August or like whenever school starts, which I don't know. Because like whenever it comes to like big holidays and stuff, my dad always wants me to like get my hair professionally retwisted because I retwist my own hair. And it's just like, that's the one thing about having locks. Like, people who don't have locks literally don't understand. But, like, your locks are on its own time. Your locks do not revolve around the world's time. It revolves around its own time. Like, you know, with your natural hair, you could go and get it restyled or whatever for whatever occasion. You know, if you want, if it's summertime, get you some box braids so it lasts longer. If it's, like, one event, then put your hair in, like, a bun or something with your natural hair or something like that. But, like, my people don't be understanding that. They be like, oh, you need to get a retwist because Easter's coming up. I got the retwist that I needed a week ago. I can't get another one. So I have to negotiate with my dad, and I kind of just tell him, like, I'll fix the front. But this is back when the front looked, like, really bad. So I'll be like, yeah, I'm just going to apply a little gel and retwist the front. I retwist, like, the first 2 rows, maybe, and then I leave the rest cool how it is. So I tell him that. So he can get off my back about it. But he used to be like that, and I would just be like, I just retwisted my hair. And then he doesn't consider my retwist actual retwist. Like, when I retwist my own hair, he like, you didn't retwist your hair. You just, like, touched it up. No, I went through each individual lock, and I retwisted it. I mean, I don't know what you want me to say. So I'm using Mielle. Freaking love Mielle. Mielle Rice Water Collection Moisturizing Milk. Excelente. No. Is that how you say it? Excellent? Excellent for length retention. Ooh. I did not need all that. Hold on. We're not wasting no product around here, y'all. It's too expensive. I don't know how much this costs. So, yeah. But I'm kind of over that hump now. Especially since I don't go nowhere. So it's not really ever a time to, get a retwist. But, like, back when I first had, like, at the beginning of my lock journey, it was like, oh, it's finna be Christmas, you need to retwist your hair. And I just got a retwist, but okay. But yeah. I'm finna hit my 3-year anniversary, so I might make a video when that day comes. Despite it being 3 years, I literally still don't know what day I got my locks, because I got it during August. I got it for school. I can't really tell if I'm mixing it in all the way. But I think it's either the 16th or the 6th. It's one of those 2 days. And I wrote it somewhere. It's somewhere on my phone. I think I texted it to somebody. Somebody has it. Because whenever I have something, I always like... I always like text people stuff. So whenever I need to remember something, I just go to somebody's text messages and hope that they have it. But yeah, I think it was like on the 16th. So the 16th is... I have a calendar, but I think I threw the calendar away by now. But I'm pretty sure I wrote it on my calendar. That's not in my possession no more. But, yeah, so I think it's on the 16th. August 16th. I think that's my anniversary. So that's when I'll make 3 years. And I plan to keep my locks forever. But I think I would totally restart. It would just have to be during, like, some downtime. When I'm not, like, socializing a lot. To where you can see my beginning stage. To be honest, I don't think the beginning stage is that bad. Like, a lot of people don't like their beginning stage, but I'm kind of okay with it. Like, I didn't really trip about it. Like, my hair was really short. And I will show y'all pictures, but I don't really feel like it. But my hair was really short at the beginning stages. Why is she all over the place? But I had it styled. The thing is, you have to style it. A lot of people, boys, I understand. Like, boys don't really get styles. I mean, you could probably get, like, barrel twists, but boys don't really get styles in their beginning stages, so I understand that. But girls, on the other hand, I feel like you have styles that you can get. Because obviously your hair is going to shrink, but there are still really cute styles. Like, my first, like, 3 retwists, I got a style after each retwist. It was only one style I didn't like, but I hustled. I mean, I persevered, and I dealt with it. But it was like... Also, I can't really show y'all pictures because it was like one time where I was trying to clear up my storage and I deleted like all of my pictures. So I literally lost like a year of my life. Like, a year of my life just doesn't exist in my camera roll. Like, it's, my pictures go from 8th grade to like the first few weeks of ninth grade, and then it just jumps to like the next year. It jumps to 10th grade. Like, okay, what was I just not a ninth grader that long? It's so crazy. Like, I literally don't have no pictures of summer. I think I have end of 8th grade, whatever pictures I took in 8th grade, and then I have a few pictures of, I have a few like pictures from when I went to go visit someone at the graveyard, and then I think it just jumps to like 10th grade or something. So I kind of just lost all my pictures. But yeah, I can't really show y'all the beginning stages anyway. But yeah, so what was I talking about? So yeah, I got like these barrel twists that go like, I think they just went straight back. It was like 2 big twists, or I think it was like right here and then it went back. I don't know what it was, but it was like 2 big twists. And it was pretty ugly, but it was cute style, but it was ugly on me. But I dealt with it. And then on top of that, it was like still COVID scare, so we was like wearing masks, and my face was just, it just wasn't working. It wasn't working. Oh my gosh, it wasn't working, bro. I can go on a whole rant about that, bro. Like, another hairstyle was I don't quite remember. Oh, I think it was barrel twist. So the next hairstyle was still barrels, but it was like the 1, 2, 3, 4 instead of the. I had a crown one time. It was a crown. That was what I was talking about for the first hairstyle. It was like a crown. So the second hairstyle was like 4 barrel twists. Those were okay, but like I said, my hair was still short, so it was kind of like ugh. But it was okay. And then I don't remember what my third style was, but once after like my third retwist, I was like, okay, maybe my hair is good enough to wear down without a retwist. I mean, without a hairstyle. And so that's when I started wearing my hair down. Then that's also when I started my budding process. And so since I was able to style my hair at the beginning stages, the worst stage for me was actually budding. Like a lot of people's worst stage is the first, like the twist stage, the whatever, the beginner stage. My worst stage was the freaking budding. I hated the budding, bro. Yeah, it made me like insecure about my locks. Like I almost took my stuff out, bro. But yeah, I don't really like the budding stage. It's cute in theory, like if your hair is long enough. My hair was like still really, really short. Like, you want to know how long my hair was at the beginning? It's probably like right here. Like, my hair has grew a lot. And then the reason, here's how I started my locks. I wanted locks summer of 8th grade, like the after 8th grade, like the summer going to 9th grade. That's when I wanted locks, and I had my aunt do them for me. So she had took the time to do it for me one day. But I was too scared because I did my research and everything. I watched this little video where this woman was like describing the difference between coils and twists. And I was like, okay, the coil seemed like the best option, but that looks ugly. So I'm going to go to twist. So my aunt did twist for me. So my hair was like really, really shrunken during that entire time. But I kind of just dealt with it since I wasn't going nowhere during that summer anyways. So like momentarily I had to live with my aunt while we were moving. So I was with her when 9th grade started. Me and my dad were with her when 9th grade started. And like the time from when I got those twists to that point, so like in those 3 months, my hair actually did grow. Like when I started it, I don't know if it was the shrinkage or what, but when I first got those locks, they were literally like right here. And then once like at the end of summer, it was like kind of like right here. Like, it was a desirable length. Like, I actually really loved my hair at that point. It was like, it was a cool length. And then it was like the twists were actually starting to match. Like, you couldn't tell it would twist that much. It started to look like an actual lock. So, they were like, you need a retwist. I'm like, okay, cool. School finna start. That makes sense. They was like, nah, you gotta restart your locks. Restart my locks? My 3-year progress? Restart my locks? And I literally protested. I was like, no, I could just get a retwist. Like, no, No. And then I don't know if it was my dad or my aunt, but they found like a woman, and that's who my loctician was for like the first year or so. She was my loctician. Not some more. I can't get into contact with her. I don't know where she at, but she was really cool. So they convinced me to just restart. So that day, I washed my hair, I think, and then I took the time to comb out my locks. And then I knew that my hair was locking because when I was taking it out, it was so hard. Like, it was not as easy as I thought it was going to be. So I was like, bro, I made so much progress and now I have to take it out. So that almost made me mad because it was like, bro. And then on top of that, since I locked up, I didn't have no natural hair products. And my aunt isn't really, like, natural hair oriented. So she didn't have that many good products. She had Cantu. I was effed up in the crib using Cantu. I do not use Cantu on my hair. I've been stopped that. So I was really mad about that, and then she didn't have like the proper brush or anything, so I was in that bathroom for like 3 hours trying to take my hair out. And so yeah, then I went to go get my locks, and that's what I had. That's how I started. But yeah, I would have definitely kept my first set of locks if they let me, or if I was able to. But I'm not mad at it. I mean, this is a cool size. My hair was way thicker. I don't know if it would have, like, tightened up a little bit and looked a little smaller. But my hair was way thicker with the other hairstyle. And that hairstyle only would have worked if I wanted to be a stud. If I still wanted to be a stud by that point, then that hairstyle would have worked out. But I'm glad I kind of switched because this is more feminine, I guess. Just a little bit. But yeah. So I'm done moisturizing. Let's do a length check, even though it hasn't really grown since then. Since my last one. Can y'all see the whole thing? Okay. Length check, side POV. Can you see the whole thing? Back POV. So my dog is so freaking clingy, bro. Like, the second you move, she wanna like move with you. This is not Zumba, move. So yeah, this is my hair. And then last but not least, boom. I'm gonna still yap after this. I thought it was gonna take longer, but that's enough about my locks. Let's talk about my natural hair. So I was natural for like, I don't know, I had like a relaxer at some point or a perm at some point, and so then I got a big chop with the help of my cousin. My cousin helped me with my beginning stages of my natural hair journey. But yeah, I did like a big chop, maybe in like 20, I don't really know when, like 2020? No, it's like 2017ish, 2017, 2018ish. That's when I did my big chop, I think. So my hair was really short, but over the time it grew a little bit, and pretty much my hair, it was a lot. It was a lot. I used to watch a lot of natural hair videos. I used to watch a lot of compilations of hairstyles. I used to watch a lot of black women trying to do their hair. And my favorite person was Will on a Whim because I believed that we had the same hair texture. So I would always try to get my hair to look like his. But no, it just didn't work. I still think we have the same hair texture, but I just don't think I had the same hair, like, porosity and, you know, just not the exact same. But I think we have the same hair texture for the most part. I think I have 4B. I'm not really sure. I'm a down that hill though. 4B. And so yeah, I was pretty much just in the natural hair community. Y'all know how that go. And it was really frustrating because, like I said, I wanted curly, fluffy, afro-y, like, long hair. I don't know how to explain it. Like, how my hair is right here, this is how I wanted it. This is how long I wanted it, but curly, you know? I don't know how to explain it. But it was a really tough time. It was so tough. My favorite part of like the whole natural hair journey was probably just brushing my hair. I loved brushing my hair. Like, it was so fun, and that's the only reason. That's the only thing that would make me take my locks out, to brush my hair. I don't get it no more, but like back then, I used to get this urge to brush my hair, and it would make me want to take my locks out just so I could brush it. I didn't even wear braids for a lot of my natural hair journey. I take that back. I did, but I didn't like to wear braids a lot because I always wanted to mess with my hair. I was so like obsessed with just dealing with my hair, even if I hated it, that it was like my dad would give me braids, and then like 3-4 weeks later, I was like, "Can I take my hair out?" And he'd get like so mad. But the amount of money I spent on natural hair products is probably so nasty. Like, it's so bad. Now I probably spend like $20 max. Not even. I don't buy everything at one time, so I really don't know. But yeah. Don't move everything. Get those ends. So I used to try a lot of like hacks and stuff. One hack I did with the rice water hack. Can't say a word, but it was painful and it did stink. Then I gotta explain to my dad why the heck I'm in the kitchen putting stuff in my hair, but he approved it, even though it ain't work, and I tried it like 3 times. So it didn't really work. I give it a 0 out of 10. And then I also even did the freaking egg and mayonnaise. I don't know if y'all remember that, bro, but it was like egg and mayonnaise, I think. You mix the egg, you mix mayonnaise in it, and maybe like a oil, like a hair oil, and then you put it in your hair. I did it like 2 times. I did it once by myself, and then my friend was over for a sleepover, and I convinced her to do it. Girl, we was in the kitchen with cooked egg in our hair. I'm telling you, the egg literally cooked. Like, the middle of your scalp is obviously really hot. So we washed it out and everything. I went back in the room. I'm like combing through my hair. Scrambled eggs. And then I even tried the hair stretching hack where you like take your hair, comb it out or brush it out, detangle it, and then put a rubber band, and then you wake up and it should be stretched out. Didn't work. L, 0 out of 10. Didn't work. It was really bad. My favorite hairstyle, like the only hairstyle that really worked for me, was a puff, but a side puff, because somehow my side puff looked bigger than my middle puff. Like, if I did a middle puff, it would look like this. If I did a side puff, it would look like this. So I always opted for the side puff. And then it was like the back of my hair was really short, so it was like hard to balance this length with this length. So a pony like this, a back puff was cool, even though like, no, my hair was short in both areas, like here and in the back. My hair was short, so I had to like, if I wanted to do one of these, I had to like put clips and stuff, and then if I wanted to do one of these, I had to like, I don't even know, bro. It was so bad. It was so hard. I don't know. I don't know how I did it, y'all. I don't know how I did it. And then the worst part was, your hair looks so good when it's fresh. You go to sleep, you wake up, it's like you didn't do nothing to begin with. I would literally dry sit up there and detangle my hair for hours on end, go to sleep, bind it on, wake up, and it's like I just never detangled it. It's like I don't even have detangling products. It was so infuriating. But toward the end of my journey, I got better at it. And I kind of just, well, I didn't get better at it, but I got more like accepting of my hair. So I just kind of opted for natural hairstyles. And by natural hairstyles, I just mean braid and twist. I gave up on the puffs and I just started doing braids and twists. Like weave braids, natural hair braids, and then regular twists. And I tried doing like variations of twists, like twist on the scalp, down, pop smoke, twist, pop smoke braid. I tried all of it. It just was so ugly. My hair was so short. But yeah, my favorite hairstyle toward the end of my natural hair journey was braids, like box braids for my natural hair. And so my hair only went to like right here, but it was still cute. But it just took so freaking long, bro. It just took so long. Like, I would wash my hair and stuff maybe at like 3-ish, 4 o'clock, and then I wouldn't be done braiding my hair until like 11, 12, 10, 11, 12. That's how long it took me to freaking braid my hair, bro. So yeah, I started braiding my hair, and I put like beads at the end, and I would just do different combinations. But I think I only did that hairstyle like 2 or 3 times. Cause I know one combination I did with the braids was I did beads. I did brown beads, so it was like dark brown, light brown, just like clear brown, and white. It was like some like gradient, like some mix of browns. Like, you know when you go to the beauty supply and they got the pack of beads and it's either like rainbow or all white or all clear, all black, or whatever the combination. So it was like something like that. It was like some type of brown, white, and clear. And I just put those at the end. And I just mixed it up. Like, I didn't do the exact same order every time. I just did whatever order I decided to put them in as I picked them up. So that was my first one. And then whenever I redid the hairstyle weeks later, I regretted this so bad, but it was too late. I did pink and blue. My hair is sitting up here looking like a gender reveal. But I thugged it out. And then I was so inspirational. My friend, she decided to do it too. She decided to like, but her hair was like so much longer than mine. I think her hair was like this length. And so she did like the same thing, but she had like bigger beads, I think. It was so cute, but it kind of scared me because like her hair was like, I think she did like really small sections. So she had like these really skinny braids with really big beads. So I was kind of scared, like, is the tension on your head okay? But they were really cute nonetheless. And we were both in dance. Girl, we the only two in dance with braids and beads, click clacking while we galloping across the floor. But yeah, that was my natural hair journey. I don't know what else to say. I almost want to scrap this video, but I don't think I'm going to. I'm gonna post it anyway. I'm gonna read today so I could come out. I could post part 3. I might record it today too, cause it takes me like an hour or 2 to read. So I might read before I go. It's till 19. But I'm gonna read before maybe after I work out. I don't know, or go jog. But thanks for watching. Do y'all want to see me jog? Would that be cute? Would that be cute? I'ma see, depending on how many people, because it don't be that many people there, like in the earlier parts of the day. Like, if I would have went at 11 o'clock, it wouldn't have been that many people there. I don't know how many people gonna be there by the time I get there, but it don't really be that many people there, and if it is, you're not gonna cross paths with them. I mean, depending on how long you take to run and walk, but they'll either be on bikes, so despite them being on bikes, I don't come across them that much. Like, it was people that be on bikes. It was like people on bikes the last time I went. It was like 3 different groups of people with bikes. It was like a family, then a solo dude, and then like another solo person. And I only came across them like 2 times. You're on the bike. You can't run a mile on a bike. I mean, I don't know how long it was taking them to get across, but I just wasn't crossing paths with them, bro. But I'm not finna yap about that. So yeah, I'm gonna see if I'm gonna record. Probably just gonna yap some more while I record. And I don't have a tripod or nothing, so I'm probably gonna be holding the camera. So I don't know how confident I'm gonna be with holding the camera, depending on how many people around me. But we'll see. Thanks for watching. I'm done. Oh yeah, take care of your hair. All hair is good hair. I freaking hate when black people be like, oh, you got that good hair, and you just got like 4A hair. Get out my face. You got 3B hair. Get out my face. All hair is good hair. Healthy hair is good hair. As long as your hair is healthy, no matter the size, no matter the texture, no matter how many coils and curls you got, your hair is good hair. Point blank. Period. Poo. I forgot to show you guys this thingy majingy. Oh, let me show y'all all my products. I didn't really do it. This is a Shine. Oh, let me go through it. So this already showed y'all what it was. Moisturizing milk. This is Mielle. I like Mielle a lot. I don't, took me a while to get into Mielle. I used to use Shea Moisture, which I also like them too, but I don't really use them like that. Actually, I lie. I have their shampoo, their black castor oil shampoo is really good. My dad's scared of it because it's black, but it gets the job done. It's black castor oil, what you expect. But yeah, so, but I use Mielle for the most part. I don't know, something about they sold the company or something to somebody. People talking about their hair falling out, and I ain't gonna time for that. I wanted to do their rosemary line, but like I said, I think people said that one was what would take people's hair out. So we're not gonna try it. I literally bought their rosemary stuff, like their shampoo. I needed to wash my hair, And I was having second thoughts about it because I wasn't gonna wash my hair like that day, so I wasn't tripping about getting it that day. But it was looking at me and I was looking at it. It was on the front, in the front, like on the cashier counter. It was up there. So that was red flag number one, the fact the person put it back. Red flag number two was the fact that it had those the little sale stickers, the little neon stickers. It had one of those, and I don't know how much it was, but it had one of those on there. But I got it anyway because I was like, I'm gonna wash my hair sometime this week. So I got it anyways, but no. So once I got home, I thought about it, and I was like, I don't want to take the chances. So then I went back to the store and I got the Shea Moisture. So I don't know if that's really breaking people. I don't know if that's really taking people's hair out, but I worked too hard for this for y'all to be doing that to me. So I'm gonna just stick with this. Hope nothing changed with these. This is the most recent one. As you can see, it's pretty full. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but it's pretty full because I don't use it. But I just bought it like a few months ago. So yeah, this is the milk I use to moisturize my hair. So then I have the same line, but I have Shine Mist. It's also good for length retention. It's rice water, so that's the point. But this is supposed to just hydrate and prevent flyaways, and it rehydrates and refresh curls. But it can also, I guess it can do the same thing to your locks, because what's stopping it? I really like it. It smells good. The only problem is it's not really a mist. It's more like a spritz. Like a mist, I feel like this is a mist. Well, you can't. Can you see it? That's a mist. This is a spritz. So that's why I ain't got nothing in here. I gotta use half the bottle to get a good deal out of it. But I still like it either way. It smells really good. And then this is Do Grow. I bought this out of desperation. Stimulating hair oil, promotes strong, shiny hair, healthy hair, botanical oil, vitamin and herb formula, helps eliminate dry scalp, tames frizzies, helps reduce breakage, allowing hair to grow longer. I usually put this on my scalp, but only after a retwist when my scalp is visible, which is barely visible right now, so I don't put it on my scalp. I only put it on my scalp after a retwist. But yeah, I tried Do Grow back, because that's what Will on a Whim used, my favorite YouTuber, my favorite natural hair YouTuber. That's what he used, so I looked it up and went to Walmart. I think I used that oil, and I used the blue gel stuff. They're like, not a gel. What do they call it? Like, you know, like Blue Magic jam stuff? It was like that texture. I used that, I think, but I can't say if it works or not. But those are the 3 products I use, and that's pretty much it. And then I have this. I bought it from Temu, so I just use it now. But yeah, so now I'm done talking, and I'll see you guys later.